So I'm out riding around, and like I usually always do, if I'm riding around in town, I swing by the Honda dealership just to kind of, you know, peer into the window to see what they got in there. And what do you know, they have 5 Honda Trail 125s in the showroom. 5 of them. After having never previously seen any in that dealership before, now they have 5 of them. And they're the new yellow color. I don't know what color they call that, but they're yellow. They're all yellow. All 5 of them are yellow. I thought they had like a green color that they were coming out with this year. But anyways, they're all yellow. So I'm peering in the window and going, man, here I was just not too long ago thinking about, man, I should probably buy one of those things. And now I'm just not in a position to buy one, unfortunately, because I have, you know, too much money spread around into other investments right now. And I can't bring myself to buy one, but maybe someday. Anyways, that's not what this video is about. Today I wanted to talk about one of the other Honda Mini Motos, which I've never seen any of in person or at a dealership, and there's a good reason for it. I wanted to talk about the Dax, the Honda Dax, and I guess these things have been out in Europe or, you know, Taiwan or somewhere. Anyways, they've been released for a year or so now in other countries. We haven't gotten them in the United States, but I guess Honda has finally decided that they wanted to, that they're going to bring them to the United States. At least that's what I've heard rumors anyways. I saw a couple of videos on YouTube, a couple of people talking about it, and they're legitimate sources, so I'm just going to assume that Honda's bringing the Dax to the United States. Now, I have an opinion about the Honda Dax, and I just kind of wanted to go over it in this video. Don't mind me, I'm just out screwing around like I usually do on this thing. I got nowhere to go, I'm just riding, seeing what's what. So the Honda Dax, to me, when they announced it, I kind of was excited a little bit because, you know, they look like the old, what do they call them, the CT70s or whatever they were. Anyways, I'll put a picture of the one that I'm thinking about. I didn't even know they were called the Dax. Maybe there's like the Trail 70s, I think they were. But yeah, they're like a spin-off of those, like how the new Honda Monkey is like a modern interpretation of the old Honda Monkey. Well, the new Dax is like a modern version of the old Trail 70s, and I always thought those bikes were really pretty cool. I tried to buy one time. I was going to restore it and fix it up. It was in an old small engine repair shop not too far from here, sitting in their showroom, and it was on consignment, and the guy just wanted too much money for it. I think I was going to give him like $600 or something like that, and he wanted like $1,800 for this piece of junk that needed fully rebuilt. But the new Dax that's been out for a while in other places, and it's coming to the United States, I'm not really a fan of that bike. For some reason, it's like they almost nailed everything about it, but they didn't quite get the whole thing like perfect like they did with the Monkey. To me, the Dax, it looks too long and skinny, if that makes any sense to you. And I understand the original Trail 70s had that kind of long, skinny look to them as well, but to me, these newer ones just don't quite get it right in the looks department. And a lot of that has to do with that front fender, the way that front fender on there, to me, it just looks kind of goofy. I would, if I were to ever buy one of those things, I would have to do something with it. So yeah, the looks of the thing is not quite right to me. Not only that, but when they bring it to the United States, they're gonna screw up the turn signals and the brake light, just like they did with the Monkey. We can't have the cool European ones. You know, we got to have some stupid, you know, American safety standard bullshit on them like we do with everything else. Look at this house for sale. That is absolutely freaking gorgeous. Wow. That's cool. But anyways, they're gonna screw it up and put stupid headlights and taillights and turn signals on it and just make it look dumb. Like I said, they did with the Monkey. But not only that, the aesthetics of it just don't look quite right to me. Here's one thing that really kind of pissed me off when they announced that they are going to make this bike. And, you know, even though they didn't bring it to the United States, was a kind of a letdown. My whole entire letdown, you know, my depression over the lack of a United States release of the thing was immediately relieved when they said that it's going to have that stupid clutchless transmission like the Trail 125 has. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for, you know, those type of engine transmission setups and things, but to me, I want to be able to shift my own gears. You know, on that Dax, you're not going to be doing too much radical off-roading and things like that, so give us a clutch transmission. You know, I like to shift my gears on my Monkey. That was one of the major things that I think is better about the Monkey than it is the Trail 125, and you know, having the Dax being released without a standard clutch transmission in it, it's just kind of a bummer. And it almost immediately made me say, you know, I don't want one anyways. You know, the looks thing you can work around by customizing a little bit, but as far as not having an actual clutch transmission on that bike, it's just like, whatever, you can keep it then. But my whole opinion on that Honda Dax is kind of just, it's just my opinion. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that are perfectly okay with that type of transmission setup on the Trail 125 and the Dax, and you know, cool, good for you. I'm glad you're gonna, you know, get one of those bikes and enjoy it. But me, I would much rather have a Trail 125 over that Dax. I mean, I think the Trail 125s are already cool looking, and you know, the clutchless transmission and those things kind of makes sense considering what those bikes are intended for. I mean, I know it's weird, because when the Trail 125 came out, I kind of wanted to get one, and I knew right off the bat that it had a clutchless transmission. I still kind of want to have one, except, you know, I'm a tall rider. I'm 6'1", 6'2" in boots, and I know that the seating triangle on one of those Honda Trail 125 is kind of cramped. You know, you could just look at the seating position compared to where the handlebars is, and I know I'm probably going to be smacking my knees on the handlebar. But the Dax, on the other hand, the Dax looks like it's quite a bit larger, and it's probably a pretty comfortable seating position with plenty of leg room and plenty of room to move the handlebars and things. But I mean, who knows, we'll have to see. If I ever see one and I'm in a position to buy one of those things, I might have to swoop one up. You know, now that I know that the dealership has 5 Honda Trail 125s, I might have to, I don't know, I shouldn't, but you know, maybe reorganize and rearrange a few things and see if I can swing one. Anyways, as I was saying about the Dax, I'm really not that interested in buying one when they finally bring them to the United States, because of the looks and because of that clutchless transmission. The looks I could work around. I can make something different out of the looks, no big deal. But that clutchless transmission on the Dax, it makes absolutely no sense to me. It's like, it's to me, it's a classic. It's like the Monkey. Give us a transmission with a clutch. There are some freaking beautiful homes around in here. If I had the money, this is probably where I would live. Just beautiful variety of houses around here. And from talking to that dude at that yard sale, I mean, it seems like everybody's so nice. Everybody's so nice. So nice. I could ride my Monkey around this neighborhood and just enjoy. Like, it's peaceful back here, and every house is different. They're all cool looking old Victorian style homes and new modern ones all mixed together. It's great. How do I make this happen? I need to be debt free, pay off my bills, and buy one of these homes. You know, $400,000 houses. Beautiful though. So when the Dax shows up, I will not be even at all interested in buying one. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the Honda Dax. Is there anything else I wanted to talk about it? No, probably not. But what do you guys think about the Dax coming to the United States? Are you going to put your name on the list? Are you going to get in line? Are you going to pick one up? I don't know. So anyways, until the next video, ride safe, have a good day, and we will talk to you later.